I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something.
Please be advised of the disclaimers. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Pinnacle Trading here. So I am back from vacation. I was on vacation all week and got back yesterday. And right now, let's get back into the markets. Alright, so this week, I've been out and in and out. And I've been alerting stuff in the chat room, keeping up with everything, keeping up with messages as much as I can. So we had a very nice week this week. A lot of earnings came up and a lot of markets movement up and down. But mostly up, markets still up, and we saw that pullback coming in Friday. So we had nice 6 solid highlight plays this week. So we had Bank of America and MU, BABA, AMD, DHI, and we also had Facebook on there that I didn't put on there. So BAC, I considered them 2. That's why we have 6 out of 6 on that one. Even though it's 5 right here, we had 2 of them, different ones. So that's why we had 6 on there. So I'll get into that. But before I jump into that in detail, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified on all my future videos. Make sure to support Pinnacle Trading on our social media. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into those trades. So the first one, let's scroll up over here. So we called out Bank of America. So that one played out very nicely. Took profits on that. And that was actually for a short-term call that I picked up, and also a January call that I picked up. So I saw a lot of people taking profits on that. A lot of people thanking me for alerting that and telling them to stay strong, even though Bank of America and the financials went down a little bit. Took profits on that. Very nice profits. So I had 2 January calls, and I alerted another, believe an August call or so. So that was a short-term call that I alerted, and that was a very nice runner, about 60% profit. This one was 32% profit, and had 2 contracts on this one actually. I wanted to hold a little bit more, but took profits on this. Thought markets would pull back, but this actually ran all the way up to 30, 31 area, a little bit more. So it's still been running, and we saw that pullback Friday, so it came down a little, and we'll get into that chart soon. So that was a nice profit on BAC, and I saw a lot of other people taking Bank of America profits on that, and a lot of people thanking me for Bank of America calling that out. So next thing was MU. I saw other people taking this. I didn't actually get a chance to take this myself. I was in other place, so a lot of people took MU. I saw people take 20% profit, ran up all the way to 40, 50% profit, maybe even more. And another one that I picked up for a quick swing trade, I believe this was a day trade or a quick overnight play. This was a nice winner, so 22% profit on the day, or a overnight play, and $80 profit. Just one contract on that one for September 21st, and this kept running all the way up. So it was a nice profit. BABA, big one that I was talking about last week. Saw BABA fall, and I'll show you on the chart what happened. So we saw this nice jump up, and I took profits right at the top. I'm so happy I took profits on this one at the top, because the next day it fell 4 or 5 points, and the day after it kept continuing to fall. So I'm so glad I took profits on this. About 41% profit, and ran about 10-20 cents, a little more, and then actually came down later in the day. Took this before right at close and got out of that position. Very happy. Reached my 40% profit target, sticking to my rules, and actually next day came down, and later on Friday. So very happy with that. And I saw a lot of people took BABA, and very happy with that one. So next thing, AMD. I was actually challenged by one of the members, and that they challenged me to buy this one. Actually came out with profits on 2 contracts, 14% profit. This ran all the way to 300% profit, maybe more. AMD kept running all the way to 17. So right there, I sold at 17.112 for this contract, and this ran all the way to 19, 19.5. Kept running way higher later in the week. So very nice profit on that actually. And DHI was another big winner. Kept running. I should have held just a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 contracts, but I sold this right at the open, took profits. This one ran all the way up to 44, so 44.5 or so. So that would have been about 150 to 200% profit on this one, but I'm very happy with this one. 4 contracts, took profit on that. And DHI, so that was the last one. I took a quick Facebook flip, I took one share on that one, and I got 4.7%, so $8 profit, just one share after the Facebook earnings after it fell. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that was everything recap on this week, and we had some swing trade alerts win, and if you're in the chat room, or you can join using the link in the description, you can go ahead and see those wins on that. Mainly the options were the big highlights, so alerted more than 1K in profits this week. Maybe even more. The winners kept running, so if you held a little bit, it would have been 2K, 3K, maybe more if you took a bigger position. But let's go ahead and jump into market recap. So looking at SPY right now, let's look at the yearly chart. We had a nice run up all the way above that 280. So 280, big resistance over here, and then made a big jump up to 284 plus. Had huge earnings, a lot of big earnings. Earnings kept the markets up. But right now, we're seeing that small pullback formation, and on the yearly chart, we're also seeing RSI come back down, hit that 70 exactly, and coming back down, bouncing off of that resistance and coming down and getting rejected. Seeing MACD also coming down. On the 180-day chart, we're already seeing that pullback. So let's see how markets play out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Right now it is Sunday. So once markets open up, let's see how they play out. Futures are down. We're seeing that on the level 2. We're seeing that on the chart, 28.1. So SPY right now after hours or pre-market is 280.5. So might see a pump and dump tomorrow, but again, Apple earnings are Tuesday, and I believe that is after market on Tuesday. So that's going to be the big determining moment. So tomorrow could be a pump and dump in the markets, and if Apple does well on earnings, brings it up, it could be over 200 this week. So let's see how Apple plays out. The next trades that I'm in my current positions I'm in right now are Intel and MU. So I've alerted this. I actually alerted Intel January calls and played earnings, picked up shares after hours after it fell. You can look at the chart right here. It's the 5-day, 5-minute chart. Was at 52 and came crashing down all the way to 47.5 support. So it didn't break 47, so I actually broke a little bit below 200 SMA, but I see this bouncing back, actually close at 200 SMA, so a very nice moment. Actually beat earnings, beat the EPS, and actually had strong guidance, but only thing they had a chip that were announcing in January instead of end of this year, so that was the main reason for a pullback, which is just overreaction on the market. So this should be bouncing back to over 50, 55, 60 by the end of the year easily. So I'm holding my January calls on this and my shares on this one. Dividend is coming up, so I'm going to collect that as well. Next thing, MU. I'm still in the January position on this. Have one contract on this one. I was looking for more of a breakout over 55. So 55 was my target. Ran all the way to 54.8, 20 cents away. But I'm still waiting for that 55 plus. Again, this is one that's going to run along with Intel. Could be over 60 by end of the year. So I'm holding this for more of long term. Looking for more of a big gap up on this one. Next one, I alerted CME. This is one I got very nice profits on last time, about 40% profit, and a huge winner on this one. So this is coming back down to the 165 support. So actually on Friday, it tested that 165, didn't break below, came down all the way to 165.4 area, and didn't break below the big support. So it's a very good sign. Alerted that for a long call, so that was I believe a January call on that one. Very cheap, came crashing down after the earnings. Went up a couple points and came down. So that's a very solid one to have for long term. Again, whenever you see a 50 SMA bounce, usually bounces off of that. And last time 160 was support, so now it seems like every $5 it becomes the next support. So 165, and then we'll bounce to about 175, 180, come back down to 170, so on. And also, big thing I'm watching next week on Tuesday is Apple earnings. That's aftermarket on Tuesday. And also, I'm out of BABA. Earnings are August 2nd on this. So this anywhere below 190 is a solid entry level. So actually saw after I sold it at that 196 area, 197. So it came crashing down from there. So all the way down to 186.9. So actually anywhere below 190 is a solid area to pick it up for long term. So that's it for that I'm watching next week. Alerted anything else I take in the chat room. live alerts. So if you don't have a membership already, make sure to head over to pinnacletrading.us and scroll down for a free 1 week no cost trial. And if you want to join the membership immediately and receive all the benefits of the membership, make sure to go to pinnacletrading.us and head over to the membership section, and you can join a membership using one of these. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified. Alright guys, so this is a great trading week, and let's look for a big Apple earnings beat and see markets bounce back up. Right now markets down a little bit, but futures are down, but that doesn't determine how markets play out tomorrow. So let's see markets come back up again, and hope everybody has a great trading week.